Hello there everybody and welcome back to Twilight Princess. Last video we made it to the city in the sky, which is our next temple, which is indeed in the sky. So making our way through this temple. Actually I've been doing pretty well so far, but I don't necessarily want to jinx myself like I almost did there. That wind current almost knocked me over the edge. That keys almost knocked me over, so yeah, I'll just keep my mouth shut. This temple I find also has quite a few of reoccurring enemies that we haven't seen in a while. I don't know the official name for those enemies, but I don't know, maybe floor masters I want to call them. The springboard enemies that are hiding in the floor, they're here, so you can take them out with your Gale Boomerang. These guys, I don't think we've seen these since the Forest Temple, which was our first major temple, so that was a while ago. Keys are pretty much in every enemy, or every dungeon, because they're one of the most annoying and reoccurring Zelda enemies. It's also been lizards. We've seen some lizards. So, what else have we seen? Oh yeah, the Helmasaur enemies, which I guess we've seen a little bit of. We've seen them in the Arbiter's, or the Temple of Time, excuse me, Temple of Time, and then we saw them mostly in the Water Temple, so yeah, kind of an interesting bit of enemies. I guess by this point they're kind of running out and they don't really want to make any sort of new enemy because we're getting really close to the end of this game. It'll probably still be quite a few parts, but yeah, we're definitely getting closer. So once you make your way through this stupid death trap of a room, come down here to not actually. Yeah, no, not a mini-boss. It'll seem like that because the door closes on you, but this is really easy. If you can, and you might not be able to, but if you can just knock these guys over the edge. Or I can fall off the edge. Oh, this is why I hate this temple. I do not have the patience or the preciseness for this, but yeah, if you can knock these guys over the edge, or if you can, and you're dumb like me, you can also knock Link over the edge. And why won't you go? Get out of here! I hate these enemies, they're so annoying. There we go. Okay, so once you knock those guys off the edge, it'll open up a gate above you, and there are some ukas, yeah. Ukas that are trapped, or uka, whatever. I don't know what the plural is, or the singular. And looks like I'm too far away. Alright, I'll go over here. And if anyone's watching this whole temple, you're gonna have to keep a running count of how many times I fall down, because it'll probably be a few times. Let's climb up here, and what you can do is you can claw shot onto this, I don't know, I guess chandelier type looking thing, and you can turn on the wind vents in this area. And now what you need to do is use the uka to fly into the wind vent, and they will carry you up. And you get plenty of upskirt shots of Link for fan service to all the ladies out there. I guess he's wearing his tights though, so that's a shame. And this isn't really all that difficult. You just gotta kind of time your jumps. And I want to go over here and grab this chest. I'm not sure what it is, but while I'm here, I'll try to grab every single chest that I can. I won't grab all of them though, just because there's some I have to go really out of the way for that really aren't worth a lot, and this temple is long and complicated and just a pain, so grab back onto this ledge, and the bird just disappeared. Okay, never mind, it flew back up. I was gonna say, I need you, don't disappear on me. But they do put other birds on the wall, so you can just claw shot onto them, and grab them if you need them. Blue rupee. And let's grab my bird here. And of course, with this, just like any good Zelda puzzle, you have to have timing for all these puzzles, because of course the wind turns off and you won't be able to make it. So On this side, let's turn on the wind. And what's really cool is that if you didn't destroy the pots, it'll destroy the pot for you, which is why I left one undestroyed. Because then I remembered that the wind did that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's really cool. It's kind of like a little detail they put in that was really kind of neat that I figured I'd show you guys. So anyways, wait for that wind to come back on, and fly across to the other side. Alright. And can I, no. I was gonna say, can I make both at once? But no, that would be too good to be true. There's too much of a gap in between. But there we go. On the other side. So let's continue onwards. Open this door. Looks like a big circular type of room with a lot of sky in between. So we have to be very, very careful. This room really sucks. So I'm gonna try my best to be really, really careful. I have done this without falling off, but it can be difficult. Now, what makes this really annoying is that not only are there a very, very limited amount of Uka, but there's wind current to get in your way and slow you down. There's keys to get in your way, and you have to kind of time out your jumps. What I would do is I would kind of just go one level at a time. So I would just kind of jump down one level, look at the wind current, make sure you're not gonna fail or fall or anything, and then just kind of go down one more level. And I'm gonna go into the wind, and no, I was going for somewhere else, but then I kind of got off track and went around in a big circle, but it worked out anyway, so I can't complain too much. So that was really strange. What I should have just done was I meant to drop down one more level and then drop down over there, but that didn't quite work out. So I'm gonna pick up the bird and this camera angle, of course. I can't see anything because I know that that wind current is right there, but I just need to get down to where that door is. So if I go now, I should be able to make it. Oh, maybe not. No, I will. Okay. Whew. Alright, no treasures to collect in that room, thankfully, because that room is really, really irritating. But the good news is that when you get down to the bottom, we get to what is actually our mini-boss. So, you know, not a false mini-boss like it was previously, but let's go ahead and in order to pull this chandelier, you need to put on your boots because Link is not heavy enough on his own. He needs to eat more food. Alright, and then once you have gone ahead and you've done that, you can drop down and we get into our arena for our mini-boss. Which is some sort of weird lizard thing. Those eyes are weird. They remind me of chameleons. Chameleons have the weirdest looking eyes ever. But anyways, this guy's not so tough. He makes a lot of hubbub, but he's not difficult at all. All you have to do is wait until he puts a shield up, use your claw shot to bring him towards you, and then beat his ass, which, you know, really isn't that difficult. Link does this for a living, so, you know, this is a very, very easy mini-boss. You probably have to do this once or twice. You probably won't be able to get all the shots in on him on one little go. You'll probably have to use your claw shot once more to bring him back down to earth, but he doesn't really attack. The only time he attacks is when you take too long to get his shield and bring him down, and then he will swoop down and attack you. Once you've attacked him enough, he'll go into this sort of second phase where he's going to come out of either one of these three little windows, and then you just got to watch out for him and then bring him down when you find out where he's coming from. So it kind of just makes it a little more difficult for you to like find him, but it's not overly difficult or anything. And I almost fell onto those blocks. They almost fell on me. That would have been fun. So just kind of keep a lookout to see where he's coming from. There he is. And rinse and repeat. Very, very easy boss battle. So. Surrender to the might of the awesome claw shot. Such an awesome item, I will just say again. And if you thought the claw shot was awesome before, ho, just you wait. Because we are about to get our dungeon item, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this is. Because we've already gotten a lot of cool items in this game, so let's see what this one is. You get another claw shot. Oh, so we get double claw shots in this temple. So, kind of, I don't know, when I first got them, I was like, that's a freaking ripoff. That's not even a unique item. But they are pretty fun to use, I gotta say. So now Link is more like Spider Link, because what you can do is you can use one claw shot to hang in one area, and then from that area you're hanging on currently, you can then go ahead and you can hang onto another area. And you can grapple around. So I'll show you what I mean. So here, I can use one hand to grapple onto this target, hang down, and then with Link's other hand, you can go ahead and you can claw shot onto another target. And you can move around super easily in this temple. You guys have seen how many claw shot targets have been around and how many areas we can't get to because they're inaccessible. Now that you have 2 claw shots, you don't have to worry about that anymore, so now the real fun begins. Alright, so we're back in this evil room, but it's not so evil and menacing anymore when you have double claw shots because you don't even have to worry about wind currents anymore. That is an issue of the past. All you have to do is just grapple your merry little self along the wall. Link will stay there for as long as you want him to, and you really just, again, have absolutely no worries. I haven't had any sort of, I guess, bad luck so far getting hit by any enemies. I'm not sure if getting hit by an enemy will knock you over, but other than that you don't really have to worry, so that's always a really positive thing. So you want to go ahead and get onto that chandelier. You do have to stay on this area, and then you have to move yourself down and claw shot onto it or else the gate will close, so. Alright. So now, let more progress commence as we get into the double claw shot type areas. So now you can see there's absolutely no floor and no room for error either. So, what's really nice about this is that they do give you the L targeting system for this. You don't have to manually go in with the claw shot and try to find your next target. The game will let you just kind of L target and it finds the next target manually, or automatically I should say, which is really, really useful. Makes those sections so much easier. And we get the compass. So we've now gotten our map, our compass, and now we're just going to be on the lookout for anything else extra in the temple. We've still got some heart pieces to find, and there are actually some Poes in this temple as well. So I guess I can use this, I can do this with my claw shot. We're basically going back to that big central room that we were in at the start of last video, I do believe, when we got here. And we're now able to advance further on in the dungeon, so we'll go back to that central room and then I'll stop the video. I'm just trying to get rid of these enemies first. You can just kind of claw shot right where their vines are, if you can have good aim. Don't hit their face, hit their vine, there you go, and then you can knock them right off the edge and they're not a problem to you, so. I feel like Link is more like Spiderman now. Instead of having webs, he has claws. Spider Link, Spider Link. He can't climb very fast though. That has never changed and probably will never change. He still climbs ivy very, very, very slowly in this game. Alright, so now that we've pretty much taken care of the entire east side of the temple, we can now focus on the west side of the temple. And then we will go from there next video. So, thanks for watching everybody, and I hope that I will see you all next time.